We head to California just moments ago. A jury there found Paul Flores. He is the man accused of killing college student Kristin Smart back in 1996 guilty. We are expecting the verdict on his father, Ruben Flores, any second now. Court has just reconvened. Now, you may remember Smart disappeared at the end of her freshman year. Her body was never found. Correspondent Sloan Glass is here in the newsroom. Sloan, this is 16 years in the making.
A long time, Nichole, and Paul Flores and his father, Ruben Flores, were charged last year in connection to the murder of 19-year-old Kristin Smart in 1996. Today, he was found guilty of first-degree murder. We are awaiting the verdict in Ruben Flores' case. That should be coming in any moment. Paul Flores was a former classmate of Smart. Flores had been charged with first-degree murder, while his father, Ruben Flores, was charged with being an accessory to the crime. The teen went missing after walking home from a party at California Polytech State University. Paul Flores was the last person known to be seen with fellow freshman Kristin Smart 26 years ago at Cal Poly. After walking her home from a party, Flores allegedly raped and killed the 19-year-old student, and her father, his father, Ruben Flores, helped him dispose of the body. Her body was never found. But interest in the case was renewed years later when Chris Lambert's true crime podcast, Your Own Backyard, inspired witnesses to come forward. The defense claimed the podcast painted Flores in an unfair light, but prosecutors revealed that Ruben Flores had been seen taking down missing posters featuring Kristin Smart and was heard making disparaging remarks about her. By the time detectives from the DA office got involved, Paul's dorm had been cleaned and he had moved out. Paul and Ruben Flores were tried simultaneously with separate juries. A verdict was reached in Ruben's case on Monday. That was sealed until his son's verdict came out.
All right, Sloan, thank you for that. All right, we want to bring in now criminal defense attorney Lara Yeretsian. Lara, thank you for being with us on such short notice. You know, right now, obviously, we're waiting to hear one verdict, but we have the other. Is this the outcome you're expecting?
It's not necessarily an outcome I would expect in a case that has no real forensic evidence. There's no body, and this is a crime that obviously occurred over 26 years ago. But it looks like in this case, the prosecution was able to establish their case and was able to convince a jury that unanimously agreed on a conviction in this case. And Lara, not an easy one.
And we've just learned that Paul's father, Ruben Flores, was found not guilty. So now we have a father found not guilty, his son found guilty. This took decades of police work, decades of investigation. How rare is it for someone to be convicted nearly 3 decades later?
It's not easy to convict anybody decades later, especially when there's really no forensic evidence. I mean, that's the issue in this case. They did find some blood under the deck of the father's home, but they couldn't even establish if that was human blood. So this was basically built on witness testimony, not necessarily on, and again, remember, there's no body. So it was basically built on witness testimony and also the behavior of the defendant, what he did, what he said, and not necessarily on forensic evidence. So it's a tough one, but the prosecution was able to pull this off.
Well, and as you said, there was no body ever found. So many people, there was renewed interest in this. There were podcasts about this, so many people focusing on this. Kristin Smart certainly hasn't been forgotten, but we know Flores was facing first and second-degree murder charges. Can you kind of explain the difference and the criteria that actually needs to be met for that first-degree murder conviction?
Well, for first-degree murder, he has to have the specific intent to kill her, and a lot of times it includes some premeditation. So in this case, they basically established that he had the specific intent to kill Miss Smart, and they were able to carry that through.
And Laura, before we let you go, this case actually featured another high-profile murderer. We're talking about Scott Peterson. It's a case that you personally worked on. Kind of talk about what it must have been like for jurors in this case to see Scott Peterson, who was actually called as a witness in this case.
I don't think he ever testified in this case, from at least what I know and I recall. I think that was just a tactic by the defense. Scott Peterson had nothing to do with this case. There was no connection whatsoever made between him and Kristin Smart. And just because he may have been at the school at the same time during those same years, it doesn't make a person a suspect. And I think it was just basically a way to get some attention away from the current defendant, Paul Flores, and that's all it was, because he never really testified. He was never brought in.
Yeah, it was certainly an interesting and unique twist there. Lara, thank you so much for giving us some of your time on this verdict.
Of course.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.